impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Tanucci has it in a wide position. Tanucci is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. And he was quick to react. Looking for a runner.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Messi. Desailly does really well to win the ball there. Drogba. It's Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. In by Messi. Mendes getting this one clear. And he thumps it clear. Greenwood is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And the through ball. And it's Nakata. Oh, what a ball! Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. That's a lovely pass. That has not gone well. Distributed tidily. Cross flung in towards the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Paraguay are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gullit picks it up out wide. They've won a corner. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Snyder! Too close for comfort. Neymar. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Nakata. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Could be danger here. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Bullish header! He's got a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Dani Olmo proves just a little bit too strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose. Looking to play him in. That is ended up in no man's land. And back to the keeper they go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Nakata. Panucci is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Drogba. And it's Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Panucci. Some really good ball movement. Seedorf gets a foot in here. Rummenigge has created one goal already. He's found a way through. That's tidy. Has to go back here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dani Olmo! Rijkaard can clear it away. Nakata. And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paraguay will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 23.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Número 20. Número 21.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Spread it left. And he whips it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Anderson. Paraguay are looking to break at pace. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Paraguay do look as though they've made a half-time. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tries to play it through. Panucci is always scanning the pitch for targets. Drogba, he's having a pop! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Balls. Oh, good climb! Goal! Atalanta! And they get themselves in front! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Neymar. Dani is having a shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Dani Olmo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So we have movement on
Número
both
13.
benches.
Entran número 8, número 17.
Now he's
Se
off and
está
running.
realizando un cambio.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Pass is just off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. It's Snyder! It's bounced back off the post. Romero clears without hesitation. Paraguay perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's good running with the ball. He has found the way through. Now it's Haaland. Tries a shot! Oh, crossbar!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well,
Iniesta! And a neat finish! What remarkable powers of recovery!
well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to pass it through. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Snyder. Now it's Greenwood.
Atalanta clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Snyder. And the finish! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Greenwood fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 30.
The two coaches
Messi.
are signalling changes
Lo
here, both at the
reemplazará
same time.
Número 19. Se va a realizar un cambio.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Pullet gets a good foot in there. Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. Impressive job. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Spread out to the left. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Look at the space here. Rijkaard can get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's fallen loose again.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
That's destined for the flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the number on the board is 3. Spread to the right. Bale is one whose deliveries we all know about. Chips it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this look...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
No, he's not getting past him there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Jong. Bellingham. And it's played forward, and he was alert to it. De Jong. Here's Rodri. France are looking to break at pace. And here's Hullet. Threads one in, and this is Sneijder. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. He's having a hit! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And this is big chance! Goal! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Après 18 minutes de jeu par le numéro 10, Sneijder.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Dembele. Out for a throw. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hullet. Not the most accurate pass. Robertson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pullet. Marquinhos. Good, strong midfield running here. That's going up front in a hurry. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Dembele. Now it's Rodri. Paraguay are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham. De Rossi into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, lovely Phidias. Mbappe! It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Temps
Rummenigge.
additionnel, 1 minute.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paraguay coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paraguay can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Changement en cours.
That gets us going once more. Paraguay currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a look up and delivers. They've won a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Iniesta. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
And he shoots! And again! And it's hoisted clear. Pullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's the chance to counter. Could go all the way here. Lots to admire in the run and the defending. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
He's having a pop! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
It's their
11,
second corner of the game.
Messi. Le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 20. Le numéro 19.
France are looking to go forward now. He's got away.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to pass it through. It's Iniesta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bellingham is there, and he can pick it up. That's been cut out, well played. Iniesta. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's a throw. Paraguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nicely aimed pass. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. Great vision. Koundé. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get rid. And it's Tchouaméni. This looks promising. Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Attention, changement.
So here comes a substitution. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Takes on his marker. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicked it back promptly. That is ended up in no man's land.
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Dembele.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And here's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Bellingham. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Mbappe. Just 5 minutes remaining now. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe. Mbappe! And the ball's come loose here.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Mbappe Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Mbappe.
Temps additionnel.
Mbappe really
3 minutes.
needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Giorgio Scalvini, is a very formidable defender because he's so powerfully built. He's got great technique too, he's very calm and patient in his whole approach. There's no rashness to his game, nothing is left to chance.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Gullit had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Into the channel, Schneider's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Great ball, takes a shot, and it's a goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Assegnato al 14° minuto, numero 15.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bellanova. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Van Basten! Van Basten! And he couldn't finish.
Van Basten really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Bellanova. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Looking for a runner. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Sulemana. And here's Raspadori. Great vision. He's looking wide. Raspadori here. Raspadori! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He doesn't look too happy with that. Musa plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. He's on a real chance! Goal! Atalanta! And the comeback is complete. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Atalanta leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Cleared without hesitation. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Raspadori. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. Musa. Oh, really cute. What a lovely... Musa! Thuram. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Bellanova. Lovely bit of skill. Bellanova. And it's played in. He's rising! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Sulemana. Ball played for Musa. Pasalic. Sulemana. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. De Rossi gets a good foot in there. Pasalic. He's having a hit! Pasalic out of this world! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Atalanta now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off complete.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Signore e signori, preparate i biglietti. È ora di annunciare i vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to get rid. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's played it in low. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Musa goes short. Raspadori on a strong run here. Pasalic. This looks promising. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good climb! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Raspadori certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Roon. And Sulemana. And it's Bellanova. Now the delivery. He leaps for it. No, couldn't quite control it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Sulemana.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellanova. Oh, he's having a go! Skims. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's claimed by the keeper. 60 minutes played. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong. He's going for goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Musa. Sulemana. Pasalic, given the lift of his goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he can clear it away. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. And the finish! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 13.
Pasalic. And he's forced to go back. Musa. Now Ederson. And it's De Roon. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. De Rossi. And Mateus. More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty to aim at here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Atalanta making further changes here, and in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
Pasalic. Now it's Duro. Into the last quarter of an hour. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Pasalic. Now there's a fine ball. Skamaka! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Scalvini. Duron, who does have an assist to his name. Skamaka. Pasalic touches it back. And it's Duron. That's a good ball out wide. Bellanova's cross. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. Pasalic being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 46.
Musa. Into the last 5 minutes. Spread to the right. Plays the return pass. Ederson. And here's Skamaka. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Musa. Oh, great leap! Oh, that is really good tenacity. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be the final act. Paraguay pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello staff.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're ready now for the anthems. And we're underway. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's been played through. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a shot! He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Paraguay do have a chance to counter here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a really well-measured ball. And he's taking no chances there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Played out to the left flank. And it's ended up in no man's land. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Cesena genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Looking early. That's a decent clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Rossi can see things, others simply cannot. Now it's Hullet. And the shot's on here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's really well manoeuvred. Front-footed pressing going on here. Mateus does really well to win the ball there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Schneider. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. "30 minutes gone. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a sharp pass. De Rossi, this is a promising build-up. Schneider is onto this. Nakata touches it back. Bout of passing here, really. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. What's going wide left? Nice control. That is a brilliant interception. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! And it's Paraguay who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Paraguay have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Played down the flank. Pullet in acres of space out wide.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Backward it goes. He's rising! It's fallen kindly here. And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, Jim, neither side getting it all their own way so far.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Aquí están los jugadores.
So it's back to business. That's destined for the flank. That has been slung wide. Buffon clears without hesitation.
Oh, that's neat.
Shoots!
A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
De Rossi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Strokes it back. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Keeper's dealt with that. Spread out to the left, and he's managed to get... Header comes in! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Basten looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
He's looking wide. Bullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pings in across.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And now they can spring out of defence. De Rossi. And it's Nakata. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Schneider. Oh, no joy this time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mateus. Schneider looking to receive it in space. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Lo reemplazará número 23. Cambio.
Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Cesena really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Thuram. Played out wide. Played back. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal...
Header! Now that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Mateus. Pull it. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Spread it left.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Pull it.
compensación.
Has created one goal already. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Basten. And he welcomes it in. Now there's a fine ball. Schneider.
Well played and well cleared.
So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good
Señoras
evening.
y señores, por favor permanezcan sentados durante el transcurso del partido. Gracias por su cooperación.